She sacrificed her 4-year-old son to God by throwing him in a lake, and now she'll stand trial for murder. Ruth Miller is part of the largest Amish community settlement in America, located in Holmes County, Ohio. On August the 23rd, she and her husband, along with their 4 children, were visiting Atwood Lake for Ruth's birthday. When she and her husband, Marcus, began hearing directives from God, they believed they needed to complete a series of faith tests to prove their worthiness. So, they both headed to the docks at 1:15 a.m. while the children slept. The tests ranged from basic swimming skills to walking on water. When they failed, Marcus was devastated. He returned to the docks alone, where neighbors saw him at 6:30 a.m. Marcus decided to prove his faith by swimming out as far as he could, but he would ultimately fail this final test, and it would cost him his life. Around 8 a.m., Ruth was seen putting her son Vincent into a golf cart used to navigate the property. Just 2 hours later, she crashed that same golf cart into the lake, this time carrying her 15-year-old daughter and twin 18-year-old sons. Because the water in that area was shallow, all 3 children survived. Neighbors called the police at the time of the crash, and what Ruth told them was shocking.
Ma'am, can you explain to me what happened? Who did you throw in the water?
I gave my son to God.
Your son?
Yes.
Where's your husband?
He went for a walk this morning.
And you haven't seen him since?
He didn't ever come back. And we went to the boat and his clothes were there. And God told me he's in the lake and a fish swallowed him. And you're actually supposed to go look for him in the bottom of the lake. And you will find the fish and you will find my husband.
Vincent Miller's body was recovered by divers around 6 p.m. that evening, found submerged near a dock at the bottom of the lake. Roughly 14 hours later, at approximately 8:30 a.m. on Sunday, August the 24th, Marcus Miller's body was also pulled from the water. Ruth is currently being charged with individual felony counts of aggravated murder, and felonious assault in the death of her 4-year-old son. She also faces 3 misdemeanor counts of domestic violence and 1 misdemeanor count of endangering children related to the crash involving her older children. At her indictment on September the 5th, Ruth pleaded not guilty to all charges by reason of insanity, with her attorney citing spiritual delusion. Miller remains in custody at the Tuscarawas jail, where she is currently being held without bond, following her release from a secure psychiatric facility. Records show she was hospitalized from August the 23rd to September the 1st. A bond hearing is scheduled for September the 25th, during which a judge is expected to review the existing no-contact order involving Miller's children. Follow for more.